What's going on, baseball fans? How you doing? We got a little bit of breaking news. Trevor Bauer, looks like there might be an investigation brewing with Mr. Trevor Bauer. We got some other news around Major League Baseball. We had a wild win today for the Mets over the Marlins, a walk-off hit by pitch. We got Nolan Arenado hitting his first home run in St. Louis. We got Yermin Mercedes hitting a bomb. Eduardo Rodriguez making his season debut. James Paxton, Ketel Marte, not looking very good health-wise. Let's get to it. What is going on, baseball fans? How you doing? 41 people in the chat to start things off. That's what I like to see. Hello, hello, hello. Jackson's here. Dave Collins, Southsider, what's going on? Chester, hello. HMA, what's going on? How are we doing? Noah the Dodger boy, hello. What is going on? We got Yogi Dude here. We got Robert Brown. We got Adolfo Adames. Edmund 19. Nicholas is here. What is going on? Edmund, did I say Edmund 19? I can't remember. Did I miss anyone else? I would like to say hello to more people. William, what's going on? William Fogum. Wardy, NYM, was here earlier. Hopefully he's still here. If you are, hello, my friend. How's it going? What else? I think I've hit everyone. If I missed anyone, I'm so sorry. Hello to everyone that is here. What is going on? How are we doing? We got another night of some baseball news, and we just got some breaking news. Whoever said it in the chat, thank you. I saw someone put Trevor Bauer investigation in the chat, and I was like, ooh, we got some juicy news. So we're actually gonna kick things off by talking about that. I haven't looked into anything with that. Ken Rosenthal just tweeted something out about an investigation over Trevor Bauer. So that will be my first time looking at this too with all of you. So. Yeah, we got a lot of news to talk about. The Mets today had a wackadoodle kind of a win. We're going to go look at that. We're going to look at a couple of home runs. Eduardo Rodriguez made his season debut today. That was nice as a Red Sox fan. But yeah, we're going to kind of look at everything going on. But before I get started, as always, if I may, hit that subscribe button for me. We're trying to get to 7K by the All-Star break. So if you are new, think about hitting that subscribe button. We're talking baseball here all the time. So if you are looking for more news and notes within the baseball world, hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button, everyone. The YouTube algorithm loves that. So if you can, hit that like button for me. As always, if you don't like my face, you can always hit the downvote button as well. And go follow me on Twitter as well if you would like to talk some baseball throughout the day. So, alrighty, everyone. Let's get right to it. Here we go. I'm going to be pulling up this Trevor Bauer thing for the first time. So here we go. Sharing the screen. Alrighty. Okay, here is the tweet. Ken Rosenthal, multiple suspicious baseballs from Dodgers Trevor Bauer sent to Major League Baseball for inspection. Latest attempted crackdown by league being put to test. So, I do have a membership with The Athletic, so I can pull up this article for you all if you do not have a membership. Alrighty, so it's okay. We're not going to read this whole thing. So it's funny because with Bauer, he has gotten on to Garrett Cole about, having your using pine tar possibly or like a sticky substance to get more spin on the ball. So I find this kind of funny that Bauer is now having an investigation on him for the baseballs. I'm wondering what it was. So in March, Major League Baseball sent 2 different memos to clubs saying it would step up the monitoring and enforcement of rules prohibiting pitchers from applying foreign substances to baseballs. So Dodgers right-hander Trevor Bauer already is drawing attention. So, I mean, if he hasn't already, I mean, Trevor Bauer's he gets the most attention out of any baseball player in the league, it seems like. So here we go. The umpires in Bauer's start against the Oakland Athletics on Thursday collected multiple balls he threw during the game. According to Major League sources, the balls had visible markings and were sticky and were sent to the league offices for further inspection. Yet, even if the balls Bauer threw are found to have contained foreign substances, it remains to be seen whether the league can prove he was responsible for their application or whether any punishment imposed by Commissioner Rob Manfred would stand. Knowing Trevor Bauer, most likely he's going to put out a YouTube video. He's going to put out some kind of a defense. He's going to come out with something in the next day or two, I would imagine. Depending on the severity of it, I would imagine you're going to hear from him at some point about this. Very interesting. It's not like it was just one baseball. It was multiple balls, according to this article. So, I don't know. I'm kind of wondering where this is going to go. I'll have to take a look. According to the league's March 23rd memo, which was sent by MLB Vice President of On-Field Operations Michael Hill to high-ranking officials with all 30 clubs, the commissioner's office will review StatCast data this season to analyze changes in spin rates of pitchers suspected of using foreign substances. Very interesting. I'm wondering. So it says here, the balls had visible markings and were sticky. So I'm wondering, were the balls doctored at all, or was it just a sticky substance, or kind of I don't know. I'm wondering, is there any more details on this? We might as well go take a look at some of these comments. I'm sure people are jumping all over this right now. Top comments right now. Why am I not surprised a Dodgers pitcher is getting busted for cheating? Again, this team is a joke. Okay, I'm all for investigating cheating, but you can't just single out Bauer. I guess you got a point. I'm sure there's other guys doing it, but hey, he's the one that got caught. So, used heavily doctored baseball and still has a 4+ ERA. Oh, no. No. Nola is my dad. Oh, brutal take. Brutal. Oh, horrible. No. Ah, come on, DJ LeMahieu. It's DJ LeMahieu stand. Can I ask MLB to investigate my balls? All right. Not bad. Twitter comments, they're so funny. He's going to storm the inspection center like he stormed the Capitol. Man. I'm a Dodgers fan. I don't even care if he gets suspended or not. Oh, Barry McCockiner. Barry McCockiner is here. Let's take a look. I'm done with baseball after the disgusting stunt the MLB pulled to move the All-Star game to a state that endorses marijuana. He's a drug. That kills billions of people every month. Everyone, always be on the lookout for Barry McCockiner. The guy's fantastic. It's I don't know who that is that's running that. It's obviously Barry McCockiner. But alrighty, taking a look. I'm just kind of going through here. This is my first time really looking at stuff. So to recap, he puts out several videos saying that the Astros and other teams are putting foreign substances on the ball. Nobody cares. He starts doing it last year and gets a Cy Young $100 million deal out of it. Now they're investigating him. To be honest, I think what kind of sticks out to me is more just the kind of the hypocrisy a little bit. If this ends up being something. He's literally been on the record of, calling guys out over, using substances to increase spin rate on the ball. And now it's like, I don't know. It's a little, I don't know, Mr. Trevor Bauer. I don't know what you're doing here, man. But yeah, that's kind of the breaking news as of right now. We'll have to see what happens. I'm sure this is going to get a bunch of attention over the next few days. Anything with Trevor Bauer's name, it's going to get attention, especially something like this when he has literally been on the record calling other guys out for it. So, as a Dodgers fan, you got to feel a little, I don't know, not great. As a Mets fan, you got to be thinking like, whew, thank goodness, because we didn't get this guy. Yeah. That's the latest on Trevor Bauer, so we'll have to wait and see. Is there anything else? Did MLB trade rumors put anything out yet? No. This is just breaking. This is literally just breaking from Ken Rosenthal literally about 20 minutes ago. I just got a notification from Bleacher Report, so this is starting to get out there. So I have to wait and see. I'm sure there's going to be a decently lengthy investigation into this. Bauer's definitely probably going to put something out there on the YouTubes. I don't know. Maybe he might stay quiet for a little bit about it, depending on, hey, like, how severe is this? So I have to wait and see. But that's the latest on Trevor Bauer, everyone. We'll have to keep our eyes and ears open for Trevor Bauer. If anyone does see anything in the chat, if anything does break on Bauer at all, please let me know in the chat, because I'm going to start getting into some other news and notes. But, well, now that was my new original, or my first story of the night, now my other first story that I was going to start off with will now go to that. So, probably the biggest story of today, besides now Trevor Bauer, was the Mets. A bit of a wackadoodle kind of a win today for the Mets. They win on a walk-off hit by pitch. As you can see here, this was a little suspect, if you ask me. If you take a look here, Conforto, I mean, we'll pull up the video here in a second. As you can see, just according to the picture, that man's elbow is sticking out just a little bit there. Mr. Michael Conforto, I see you sticking out that little elbow of yours. I mean, hey, bold move, man, and it paid off. And we'll take a look at the video here. Let's take a look. So I got the YouTube video. Thank God it's not from MLB, so I'm not going to have to worry about any copyrights. But here we go. Taking a look here. I mean, let's actually kind of go into like the 9th inning here. This is kind of where I'm starting it off. So we had a pretty close game throughout. But then going into the 9th inning, we had Jeff McNeil, probably the bat flip of the year so far. So the Marlins had just scored previously, but McNeil hit a bomb of a home run. And did you see that man flip that bat? Look at this bat flip right here. I mean, they didn't really give you a great highlight of the home run. But that guy just threw the bat. That was the biggest bat flip ever. Goodness gracious. But here we go. They got another view of the home run here. So McNeil, game-tying home run here. I mean, great swing. Look at that bat flip. Are you kidding me? These Mets are fired up right now. Then we kind of move on. And then we had Nimmo here. Nimmo got himself a base hit here. And that set up the bases loaded. That set up bases loaded here for the Mets. So Nimmo doing a great job of some opposite field hitting. Now let's get to Conforto here. Let's kind of go, full speed. Let's go full speed here. So Conforto, as you can see, like if you're just watching this with the plain eye, if you're just watching this, it looked like he just threw a strike and maybe it almost hit him. It looked like you could definitely see, I mean, the movement in the pitch at the last second. I mean, it looked like he just threw a strike. But if you take a look at the replay, there we go. So taking a look here, and because he got hit by a pitch, the winning run walked in. So the Mets are celebrating. They're having a good old time. Conforto drawing that hit by pitch. But here's the slow-mo. Clearly sticks his elbow out. Clearly. How that barely hit him. It barely hit him. It basically rubbed off of his arm. Take a look one more time here. Just barely hits him. Barely hits him. There was definitely contact. Just barely. But you could definitely see Conforto. If we take a look here, Conforto, look at where his elbow is right here. Here's the ball. Pitch is kind of, it's on its way. But as you can see, look at the elbow here. And then look at the elbow here. I mean, obviously he's sticking it out. He's literally reaching for this pitch. I mean, there's no way around that. That's literally, he's reaching to get hit by a pitch. He's all over it. So, ump didn't catch this. I think the ump was just probably so focused on the pitch itself. I don't know how he didn't notice that Conforto was doing that. I'm not really sure how he even, I don't know, because you can clearly see it wasn't like it was a fastball either. It was like a little changeup. I mean, he's clearly his whole body is turning into the pitch. So I'm not really understanding how the umpire didn't see this. I mean, my guy, your eyes are right here. This guy is standing right in front of you. How do you not notice how he's turning his body? One more time. I mean, how do you not notice this? I mean, to me, this is as clear as day. Clearly. I'm not really understanding that. How he didn't notice that. I mean, that's a shame if you ask me. They got together, but they said it was fine. We'd take a look at another view. I mean, it clearly hit him, but he clearly stuck his elbow out. And there's no way around that. So I think that's just a bad call from the umpires today. Hey, what can you do? I mean, it is what it is. They're just going to have to look out for it more next time, I guess. I don't know. I mean, but to me, kind of a shame of a win. If you're a Marlins fan, I think, that's a tough loss today, losing on that kind of a note. As a Mets fan, you're probably thinking, hey, well, whatever, we got the win. So, I don't know, what can you do? But that's it for the Mets getting a win today. So, as of right now, if we go take a look, we'll get to some MLB, some scores around the MLB here in a second. But let's kind of take a look. I know it's early, but look at Vlad Jr., man. This guy has lost himself so much weight. I mean, hold on, let me share my screen. This dude, he just looks great. I mean, look at Vlad Jr. here. This dude used to be basically the equivalent of a peanut butter and fluff sandwich. And now this guy, he's kind of starting to look like a Greek god. I mean, Vlad Jr., man, he's looking great. Anyway, but taking a look here. As for the Mets here, going to the National League. So the Mets, like I said, they did miss their first series, so they're kind of playing catch up a little bit. But they moved to 500 on the year, 2-2. And the Marlins off to a really tough start, and that's tough for the Marlins, losing that game today. Because that's a win. I mean, they're kind of falling behind here in the standings, and that's a tough loss. So instead of being, 2-5, and maybe going on a win streak, they're now. They're 1-6. So tough start for the Marlins this year. Everything's going wrong so far to start the year, and then you have something like that happen. Tough break for the Marlins. So, but here we go. Moving on. Let's get to a couple of home runs. We talked about this guy yesterday. Yermin Mercedes. He's been absolutely incredible to start this season. Yermin Mercedes has been off to just a historic start this year. The guy is nuts. He's been a journeyman throughout the minor leagues. He's bounced around between the Nationals and the Orioles. Now he finds himself on the White Sox. And now, I mean, this guy, it's just ridiculous what this guy is doing. And today, just earlier, this dude hit a bomb. 485-foot home run. Are you kidding me? 485 feet. Are you out of your mind? Let's go take a look at this. Here we go. Sharing the screen here. Let's go take a look. Okay, hopefully I do not get a copyright claim here, but Yermin Mercedes, this dude, White Sox already up 2-0. This is earlier. This is bottom of the first. But taking a look, who is pitching for the Royals? Is that? I can't tell who that is. But that was a bomb, man. That was a bomb. Oh, Brad Keller was pitching for the Royals. This dude, just a mammoth shot, man. Boom! Just, whoa! Are you kidding me? Look at where this ball went. That ball went back there. Are you kidding me? That is nuts, man. This guy is just off to an insane start. I mean, we'll pull up the numbers here in a second, but holy cow. That was a great swing. All of the barrel on that ball. Yermin Mercedes, man. This guy. Taking a look one more time. Taking a look at the StatCast too, slow-mo, 113-mile-an-hour exit velocity, projected distance of 485 feet. I mean, this guy, man, I don't think he's going to stay on this kind of a pace, but, holy cow. If we go take a look here, I want to take a look at the stats real quick. I mean, this guy's already finding himself right in the 5-hole already to start off the year. I mean, good grief, man. Did they count that home run earlier? As of right now on here, he's hitting 556, 2 home runs already, 7 RBIs. I mean, come on now. I mean, this is ridiculous. Was that his third home run, or was that was his second home run? So they've already updated it. But yeah, 556 on the year. I mean, again, it's a small sample size. It's through 27 at bats, but holy cow. For a rookie that's been in the minor leagues, having off the field issues, bouncing around between, different organizations, finding himself on the White Sox, finding a home with the Chicago White Sox. And this guy's just tearing it up to start the year. It's exciting. It's good to see. It's going to be really fun to see he's definitely not going to be keeping up this kind of a pace. He's going to cool down eventually. Teams are going to figure him out. Pitchers are going to figure him out. But the fact that this guy is so locked in right now to start off the year, great story. Good for him. And Yermin Mercedes. So taking a look here, actually, while we're here, the White Sox. Lance Lynn is pitching himself. He just pitched himself a beauty of a game. Lance Lynn just completed a complete game shutout. 5 hits allowed against the Royals, 111 pitches, 11 strikeouts. This guy was nuts, man. Lance Lynn today absolutely dominated for the White Sox. Do we have any highlights of Lance Lynn? I mean, come on. Can we pull up some? Probably not, because the guy's been pitching the whole game. But as of right now, as you can see, it's a shutout of a game. What did Brad Keller end up doing? Brad Keller got himself rocked. Those 2 home runs, not looking good. Brad Keller off to a really tough start this year so far. But if we go to the scoring place for the White Sox, so this is all the scoring. Yohan Moncada with his first home run of the year, 2-run home run. Then Yermin Mercedes had the home run as well. Luis Robert had the sac fly, made it 4-0. Adam Eaton got a base hit, and that scored a couple of runs, and that was the White Sox for today. So the White Sox, solid win today. Home runs all around. Lance Lynn with a complete game shutout, 11 Ks. If you're a White Sox fan, you are absolutely stoked at the game for the White Sox today. So, hey, White Sox looking very good. Here we go. We had another home run of note today. This guy with his new team, the St. Louis Cardinals, Nolan Arenado, getting his first home, or in his first game in St. Louis. The guy decides, I'm going to hit a home run today, my first game in St. Louis. So Nolan Arenado, let's go take a look at this. It was in the bottom of the 8th, a clutch home run for Nolan Arenado today. So let's go take a look here. Mr. Nolan Arenado going up against the Brewers today. And, great swing, absolute bomb. Almost going into Big Mac land. I always love seeing Big Mac land. Is that just me? I always love that with Mark McGwire. But yeah, Nolan Arenado, man, coming through when it mattered most. Bottom of the 8th, runner on, coming through, big time home run, big time moment here for Nolan Arenado. His first game in St. Louis, 2-run go ahead home run. Nolan Arenado. We all know. How good of a pickup this was for the Cardinals. By the way, credit goes to Pro Films on this. So. Putting out the highlight today of Nolan Arenado. So, Nolan Arenado, what else can you say? We all knew how good he was going to be for the St. Louis Cardinals. And, coming in a big spot like this, first game in St. Louis, that's as good of a first impression as you can do, man. So, good for Nolan Arenado. You love to see it. The guy's hyped up. Let's go take a look one more time from a different angle. Looking at Nolan Arenado, man, in this St. Louis Cardinals jersey, he just looks fantastic, man. He just looks like he's a perfect fit for the St. Louis Cardinals. What a great swing. I've always liked Nolan Arenado's swing, so good for him. And then, this guy was all fired up. Gotta love to see that, man. Gotta love to see it. Alrighty, moving on. Here we go. Let's actually go take a look here. I want to go look at that St. Louis Cardinals game. Let's get an actual full recap before I move on. But here we go. Taking a look at the box score. Let's look at the plays. So, first off, the Brewers got off to a 1-0 lead in the 3rd inning. Wainwright had a pickoff attempt, and it made an error in the process, and that was able to score. Keston Hiura made it a 1-0 game. And then Tyler O'Neill in the 7th had a base hit that scored Yadier Molina. And then, like we just saw, Nolan Arenado had the go-ahead 2-run home run in the bottom of the 8th inning. And then in the top of the 9th, we had Reyes coming in for the save. So, good game for the Cardinals today. Pretty decent performance today from Wainwright. One run allowed, 6 strikeouts, 5 hits over 5 innings. Corbin Burns had himself a really good game today. That was overshadowed by the Nolan Arenado home run, but Corbin Burns had himself a really good game. 6 innings, 1 hit, 9 strikeouts. That's fantastic. What a great start for Corbin Burnes today. Unfortunately, he just got the short end of the stick. So what can you do? You pitch your heart out like that, but the offense just couldn't really come through for you. The only run they were able to muster today was just the error on the pickoff attempt. So let's hope the offense for the Brewers can come back alive and Corbin Burnes can continue to pitch the way he's pitching, because he is pitching fantastic right now. So, alrighty, moving on here. We have addressed all of the big stories. So we talked about Trevor Bauer. We talked about the Mets. We talked about Yermin Mercedes hitting an absolute piss missile of a home run today. Nolan Arenado making a good first impression with St. Louis. Let's get to my Red Sox, shall we? Hey, I don't like to talk too much about the Red Sox because I don't want to be, too biased over here. But I have to give love to Eduardo Rodriguez today, making his season debut. Eduardo Rodriguez missed all of last season, had a heart problem. He caught COVID, and then that ended up leading to a heart problem. And then actually in spring training, towards the end of spring training, dealing with a dead arm, and that kind of set him back a little bit. But hey, Eduardo Rodriguez making a season debut today actually looked really good. So I got to show love where it's due. So let's go take a look at Eduardo Rodriguez today, getting his season debut for the Red Sox. A win for the Red Sox today. Red Sox are playing, hey, I'm not trying to be biased here, but my Red Sox are looking pretty good, winning 4 straight games. But let's take a look at Erod today. Erod, hey, hitting 93, so that dead arm looks like it's not really looking like too much of a problem. But Erod, he just looked very good, looked very sharp today. The fastball was looking pretty good. Good movement on the sliders today. And then here we go. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm going to kind of move through. Yeah, good slider right there, cutting the outer half. Or was that a cutter? I'm not quite sure. It actually might have been a cutter. But Eduardo Rodriguez looking very good. Striking out 7 today. Good changeup fading away right there. 88 miles an hour on the outer half. Moving on to another strikeout here. Moving to the bottom of the third. Kind of just nibbling, the outer halves today. I mean, there was looked like another bit of a cutter or a bit of a slider. You can never really fully tell. But taking a look here. I mean, good fastball right there. Kind of tailed back in, caught the outer half. Looked like maybe a little outside, but was able to get the strikeout there, got the call. But yeah, Erod, he looked very good. So you got to give love to some Eduardo Rodriguez. 5 innings today. He did give up a few runs. He gave up a couple of home runs. So it's going to take him a couple of starts to really, start to get back to being Erod. But that's going to be huge for the Red Sox. If the Red Sox want to have any chance of competing this year, they need Erod. They need the pitching depth. They need him. But one other story, I want to give some love also. I'm sorry to keep talking about my Red Sox here, but I got to give love to Garrett Whitlock, picking him from the Yankees in the Rule 5 draft. This guy has been pitching awesome so far. This guy, so far, 5 1/3 innings, 8 strikeouts, hasn't given up a run so far. This guy has been awesome. I mean, Garrett Whitlock, through 2 appearances so far, he pitched 3 1/3 innings against Baltimore on April 4th, 5 strikeouts in that appearance, and then 2 innings today with another 3 strikeouts. Garrett Whitlock has looked very good in the first couple of games. This could be a bit of an unsung hero maybe for the Red Sox this year, and he's only 24 years old. Guy's got really good stuff. I'm very surprised the Red Sox were able to nab this guy from the Yankees of all teams. So Garrett Whitlock, he's finding a home in Boston. And just a good win overall for the Red Sox today. If we go take a look at the plays, Rafael Devers got the scoring started today with the home run. Let's go take a look at that Devers home run. It's always fun seeing a Rafi Devers home run. This guy hit a 452-foot home run today. So let's go take a look. Here we go. Guy just hit a piss missile. Look at that, man. He knew it, too. As soon as he hit that ball, felt good off the bat. Take one more look. He just stood there and watched it for a second. Gotta love Rafael Devers. The guy, his fielding is absolutely atrocious, but man, oh man, I love watching Rafael Devers hit a home run. Taking a look here, exit velocity 111 miles an hour, 452 feet to dead center field. Rafael Devers, or maybe right center field, but Rafael Devers looking very good. Looking good today for the Red Sox. The other plays. Here we go. Ryan Mountcastle had himself his first home run of the season. As for Pedro Severino, Christian Arroyo got a ground out today to make it 3-3. Franchi Cordero had himself a base hit today, so Franchi Cordero's looking all right so far. JD Martinez, the dude just keeps hitting, gets himself another double on the season. Made the That made the score 5-3 there in the top of the 7th. Marwin Gonzalez got himself in on the action today. Made it a 6-3 game on a base hit out to left field. Enrique Hernandez providing the last run for the Red Sox, the last bit of insurance, had the home run today. Let's go take a look at the Enrique Hernandez home run, the Kike Hernandez home run, his first home run in a Red Sox uniform. Taking a look. He's been a pretty fun player so far. What I like about Kike Hernandez is that he provides a lot of flexibility for the Red Sox. And, he can go out there and play in center. He can go out and play some second base. So the flexibility is very good. Good little home run here today for Kike Hernandez. Got to love it. The guy provides a lot of energy for the Red Sox. I've been enjoying him so far. The guy just goes out and plays, man. He has fun. So you like to see it. So, all right, that's enough of my Red Sox. I'm sure you guys are already sick of me talking about the Red Sox already. But we got a couple of injuries. Yesterday's show was all about the injuries. Everyone was just going down yesterday, it seemed like. But we had a couple of guys today moving to the injured list. And one guy we actually talked about yesterday, it looked like maybe he was going to be avoiding Tommy John surgery, but it's looking like he will probably indeed get Tommy John surgery, and that is James Paxton. Horrible news for James Paxton. Going back to Seattle, looking like, hey, you know what? This is going to be a nice feel-good story. Going back to the Mariners. The Mariners are looking, in my opinion, a pretty fun team to watch this year. And James Paxton, to me, would have been a big reason if the Mariners were able to make a playoff push. And this is just kind of, it stinks to see James Paxton looking like he's probably going to need Tommy John. So let's go pull up the story. Here we go, sharing the screen. Taking a look. Wow, we got 92 people in the chat so far. Everyone, thank you so much for coming out tonight. We're just talking some baseball. But here we go. Tommy John surgery recommended for James Paxton. Tommy John surgery has been recommended for Mariners left-hander James Paxton, according to John Heyman of MLB Network. If Paxton undergoes the procedure, he'll miss the rest of this season and at least some portion of the 2022 campaign. So if we go take a look at the Mariners depth chart as of right now, so most likely he's pretty much gone. But let's take a look at what the Mariners have to work with starting pitching-wise. So, as of right now, the Mariners are 3-3 on the year. I like this Mariners team. I think there's some really fun pieces on this Mariners team, especially, you got some younger guys here. Kyle Seager, the Rookie of the Year. I like Ty France. Taylor Trammell's an electric player. He has a lot of potential. You got J.P. Crawford, young shortstop. There's lots to like about this Mariners team. But one other thing I really liked was the starting pitching. The Mariners' starting pitching last year was actually really good. So, adding James Paxton was only just going to make it better. But unfortunately, he's not healthy, so we're kind of looking at this right now for the Mariners. You got Marco Gonzalez, Mr. Boring himself, according to the old owner. UC Kikuchi, Chris Flexen, Justice Sheffield, Justin Dunn. It's not a bad starting rotation at all, but James Paxton, a healthy James Paxton on top of his game really made that rotation a lot better. So, unfortunately, for the Mariners, they're going to lose him. And, hey, he came back on I believe it was a one-year deal for Paxton. If we take a look here. Paxton, was it a one-year deal? It was a one-year deal for 8.5. So, hey, the Mariners took a chance. It didn't work out. So who knows what he ends up doing? You probably not. It's kind of sad to see for Paxton because when he got traded to the Yankees, that was a big time move. Everyone was just flipping out in the Bronx. They were going crazy over getting a James Paxton, and then he just never really fully worked out for the Yankees. Like, I don't know, he was fine, but then he was really hurt last year. Wasn't able to really provide a lot for the Yankees, and then going back to the Mariners, where he had a lot of success over the beginning of his career, people were pretty excited about this, but unfortunately, it's just not going to work out for Paxton and the Mariners. So most likely, we're going to see him again in a couple of years. Maybe he could go back to the Mariners, maybe on a, maybe they can restructure, a different kind of a deal. Have to wait and see. But he's 32 years old. We'll have to wait and see. But James Paxton going down, most likely going to be missing the rest of the season. But we have another injury. This guy was off to a very, very hot start for the Diamondbacks this year. A very hot start. One of my favorite players in the game, Ketel Marte, going down with a strained hamstring. Ketel Marte, man, to me, a really exciting player. So, and he was off to a really good start. Let's go pull up the stats, actually. And let's go look at what the Diamondbacks are kind of working with now. One second, everyone. Here we go. All right, so here's the story on ESPN, sharing the screen. But as we can see here, Arizona Diamondbacks Ketel Marte placed on the 10-day injured list, straining his hamstring. Didn't look very good. Had to get walked off the field. And but Ketel Marte, man, he was off to a really, really, really good start. Let's take a look at the stats. Taking a look here. Through 26 at-bats, already had a couple of home runs. He was hitting .462. The dude had a 500 on base and .846 slugging. I mean, very small sample size, but this guy was off to an incredibly hot start, and I don't think a lot of people knew that because he's on the Diamondbacks. So Diamondbacks this year, they're once again off to a tough start, 2-5. Ketel Marte was a bright spot in that lineup. So as of right now, looking like you're going to be getting Tim LeCastro out there in center field to take over for him. But Diamondbacks, they're going to need to dig deep. They're going to need to find someone else to step up for Ketel Marte to replace that offensive production. I mean, they've already lost Zach Gallen so far this year, and now they have lost Ketel Marte. Now they've had a couple other guys. Cole Calhoun went on the DL. Tyler Clippard went on the IL. The Diamondbacks here, they're just not having a lot of luck. Nick Ahmed went on the IL too. I mean, they're just not having a lot of luck when it comes to their health. So, but Ketel Marte, hopefully we see him back soon because this guy was having a really good start to the year. So, alrighty, let's actually kind of get to some stuff going on around the league. Here we go. Alrighty, so taking a look here. That's all my news, my big stories. If you are just coming in, definitely rewind to the beginning. We talked about Trevor Bauer in the beginning to start off. It was a bit of breaking news. Let me actually pull that story back up again, just in case you are coming in now. But Ken Rosenthal tweeted out about 45 minutes ago that multiple suspicious baseballs from Dodgers Trevor Bauer sent to Major League Baseball for inspection. Major League Baseball were looking to crack down on baseballs, but it's looking like Bauer, he had a few baseballs that had a sticky substance on them. Maybe the balls were doctored a little bit. I think this is hilarious because he's called out a lot of guys, for, especially one guy, Garrett Cole. All of a sudden his spin rates just went through the roof, and Trevor Bauer was kind of, calling him out a little bit. But now it's, hey, Trevor Bauer, what are you doing? So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what ends up happening. I'm very excited to see if Bauer ends up putting out a video. I know for a fact I will click on that right away. And yeah, that is all there is to that. So let's go back to MLB.com. Taking a look here, Angels, Blue Jays. Blue Jays playing their first home game in Dunedin. I think that's how you say it. Is it Dunedin? Dunedin? I don't know how to pronounce it, but playing their first home game in their home stadium in Florida. But the Angels and Blue Jays locked in a 5-5 tie in the bottom of the seventh. Astros holding a 2-0 lead against the A's. Is it me or the Astros and the A's? Have they played each other like already 10 times so far this year? But the Astros holding on to a 2-0 lead. The A's got a couple of runners on the corners. As we talked about earlier, the Mets, a wild win against the Marlins today. Cubs taking the win against the Pirates today. Let's actually pull up the standings as well. Kind of where are the Cubs looking at like? What are they looking like so far in that Central? Still early. I don't like to look at standings too much, but hey, look at the Cubs. Not a lot of people giving the Cubs a chance this year, but hey, you know what? And look at Cincinnati, 5-1. They're off to a pretty hot start. St. Louis looking good today with that Nolan Arenado home run, but look at the Cubbies, 4-3, hanging in to start off the year. But an easy win against the Pirates today. The Rockies getting a win against the Diamondbacks today. Like I said, losing Ketel Marte. Twins with a big win today over the Mariners. Let's go take a look at the box score for that. A lot of runs for the Twinkies today. 5-2 on the year. Let's go take a look here. Jose Barrios looking really good. Jose Barrios continues to look good for the Twins so far, but a lot of runs for the Twins. Ty France got it started for the Mariners with a base hit, but then Kyle Garlick had the double. He scored a run. Mitch Garver had a 3-run bomb, so good for him. Mitch Garver looking to get back on track with the offense this year. Byron Buxton had himself his 4th home run of the year. Miguel Sano had himself a base hit. Luis Arias with a sac fly today. We did have Jose Marmoleos with a home run today, his first of the year. Max Kepler, base hit. And then Luis Arias had the home run as well. So he had himself a good game. Taking a look at the box score. I mean, just a lot of offense today. Byron Buxton's having himself a really good start to the year. This is a guy full of talent. He just can't stay on the field, but a really good day for Byron Buxton. 3 for 5, hitting .421 on the year so far. Good for Mitch Garver, having himself a home run today. 2 for 4, 3 RBIs. Good for him. Andrelton Simmons today. I mean, this guy is basically Ty Cobb right now. He's hitting, 450 on the year so far, 3 for 5. I mean, Andrelton Simmons having himself a Ty Cobb kind of a year. 450 on the year so far. Come on, Andrelton Simmons, give me all the hits. But the Twins having themselves a good game today against the Mariners. Like I said, we talked about the White Sox earlier. Lance Lynn with a complete game shutout. Yermin Mercedes, big home run. Like I said, the Cardinals having themselves a 3-1 win. But I think I might hang around here for just a little bit. I'm thinking of maybe putting on the Angels and the Blue Jays game. I might start something where, I don't know, maybe like a $1 or $2 donation. You can kind of pick what game to put on or something. I might start doing that. Let me know in the comments what you think about that, because I'd like to do game watch alongs, but at the same time, there's just other games going on. So, maybe we can just put on different games throughout the night. And but the Angels Blue Jays game, that one looks pretty fun right now. So I'm going to put that game on. Angels and Blue Jays. Let's go take a look. That's a pretty fun game. You got two really good offenses here. So yeah, we might as well. We got a couple more innings left on that game. So I'm going to pull this one up. Do I do beat the streak? I feel like I did that a while ago. I haven't done it in a while. I'm going to have to do that again. I always get the notifications for beat the streak. Yeah, Angels Blue Jays. This is a fun game right here. All right, I'll put the Angels commentators on. Here we go. Yeah, William, maybe something like that. Maybe like, $1 per inning or something like that. Like, little $1, and I'll put on whatever game, and I can watch along with you. We got 81 people in the chat right now. That's good to see. Good turnout. Everyone, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button for me. We're on our way to 7K. Hopefully we can get there by the All-Star break. So if you are looking for more baseball news, more baseball content, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for me. It's going to help this get out to more baseball fans. Go follow me on Twitter as well if you want to talk some baseball. So here we go. Getting back to this now. Also, everyone, real quick, I put out a poll earlier today. I'm going to pull out that poll real quick. So I asked a very simple question in the community today. Let's go take a look. Here was the poll. So, a very simple question. I asked you guys, do you like memes, especially MLB memes? Well, it looks like the majority of you like to have fun. It looks like the majority of you like memes. And like myself, I also like memes. So I actually have a new idea for some content. I love memes. To me, memes are like all my humor. It's like I can just look at memes and stuff like all day. I can look at just all those different all those things on Instagram and whatever and everything else. But I noticed there were a couple of Major League Baseball meme pages, and some of them were so funny. And so what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to start putting out maybe like a weekly video. Who knows, maybe even 2 times a week, maybe, where I'm just going to look at memes and I'm just going to react to some memes, and it's going to kind of, just be a good way to talk about some stuff going on throughout the league. So that's what I'm planning on doing. That's why I asked this question today. I'm going to kind of do like if you laugh, you lose kind of a series. So the goal would be to try not to laugh at some of the memes. There are some really funny ones where it's like impossible to not laugh at some of them. So I think I'm gonna start doing that. Maybe pulling up 5 to 10 memes and kind of just reacting to them and talking about what the meme is about. So be on the lookout for that content. I'm gonna start doing that. So NHOJ Crab. I'm not gonna do that right now, my friend. You know what? Let me actually pull this up real quick. What was the meme page? It was, I think it was just MLB memes. I think it was just MLB memes. So they have a Twitter page and they have a Facebook. I'm going to go to the one on Facebook. So, they had one 2 hours ago. This is what I'm talking about. I'm just going to pull up memes like this, and I'm literally just going to react to them as I'm looking at them. So, Jock Peterson hit his first home run as a member of the Chicago Cubs and was rewarded with a waffle iron in the dugout. Is that real? That's not real. Stop it. There's no way that's real. Is it? I'm not. Can anyone confirm that for me in the chat? I actually really hope that's real because that's hilarious. Oh, man. I love waffles. Here we go. So we had another one today. I saw this one earlier. This is hilarious. We had Javier Baez hitting 132 on the year. And or is this all of the Cubs? Is this the Cubs? Or is this Javier Baez? I'm not quite sure. But all pictures are hitting 144. Man. Ooh, I'll have to go there. Thank you, Robert Brown. I'm going to take a look at that too. Noah has an Instagram too. Perfect. This I actually saw yesterday. This is really funny. Joe Kelly making a funny face. 8-game suspension. Flexing and cussing. 2-game suspension. Intricate organizational cheating scandal to steal his championship. No suspensions. God, kill me. I mean, it's true. It's okay. Difference was Joe Kelly was kind of throwing at someone's head a little bit, but I mean, I'm not condoning violence. That's not what I'm doing. But you know, that was kind of a lot, man. An 8-game suspension, that was a little ridiculous if you ask me. There's got to be a meme. There's got to be a meme for Trevor Bauer already. 28 years ago, The Sandlot was released, man. Absolute classic movie. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's take a look here. Braves have not won a baseball game. So this was yesterday in the morning. They had a doubleheader yesterday, but Braves have not won a baseball game since they went up 3-1 in the NLCS. So that was yesterday. This is pretty funny. I mean, come on. Could you at least do a better job at patching it up? I mean, you can have your views on whatever you think. Personally, I think it's ridiculous that they're moving the All-Star game, but whatever. That's just my opinion. But I think it's pretty funny just the way, I mean, literally just sewed gray on top of it. Like, come on. Oh, my God. Did anyone see this? Shohei waving goodbye. This was one of the funniest pictures. I already got all my laughs out with this. This is so funny to me. Like, just look at Shohei Ohtani. Just absolutely just so happy. Just saying goodbye to a Mike Trout home run. Oh, we got a Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer tweet. Ooh, here we go. Trevor Bauer. Here we go. Blue Jays, Angels, 5-5. I do have the game on. Top of the 8th. 2-2 count. All right, Trevor Bauer. Where is his Twitter? Oh, here we go. Bauer outage. Ooh. Ooh, here we go. I knew Bauer was going to say something. I knew he was going to say something. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. All right, everyone. We're reading this real time. LOL. Always fun reading desperate and misleading clickbait headlines from national gossip bloggers. To translate, fake journalists speak for y'all. It's unclear whether equals I can't be bothered to look into this because it doesn't fit my narrative. Wonder where the article's about. Wonder where the article's about. Balls from every other picture being taken out of play in literally every other game this season. Also, LOL's at MLB, who already has sources talking to gossip bloggers about a supposedly confidential process a week into the season. So Bauer obviously not very happy. Hey, I'm with him. About these journalists out here. Journalists these days that are working, for media or whatever, they're just getting worse. But I mean, he's taking one sentence here. It's unclear whether I remember reading that. Let's actually go take a look at that. Rosenthal. I remember reading that one part. You always hate reading that kind of a line. Let me pull up the article here. Here we go. Trevor Bauer. So, but this one, it says right here. I mean, again, whatever. Ken Rosenthal. I don't know. But the umpires in Bauer's start against the Oakland A's on Wednesday collected multiple balls he threw during the game. According to Major League sources, the balls had visible markings and were sticky and were sent to league offices for further inspection. So, I mean, I don't know, but, I understand what Bauer's saying here. Trust me, I'm all about, getting rid of all this fake news and all these, clickbait things and whatever. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he had balls that had markings and were sticky. So, I don't know, but this is where he was kind of, I believe that's what he was questioning. It's unclear whether, or actually no, it says right here, it remains to be seen whether the league can prove. All right, that was where it was talking about whether they can prove it was, he did it. Yeah, where does it say the one part he was not happy about? It's unclear whether. So does that say in this article? It's unclear. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Bauer is kind of like nitpicking here. I think, I mean, I don't know. If there were multiple balls from his start, where they're taking these balls and, and they were sticky and whatever. I mean, Bauer, man, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you got really nothing to say here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going off of what Ken Rosenthal is saying. I know it's not the best to go off of just what one guy, one journalist is saying. I'm not a big fan of the journalists out there, but Ken Rosenthal, for the most part, has always been pretty solid. But yeah, again, it just says here, they collected multiple balls. The balls had visible markings and were sticky. So, I don't know. I mean, were these the balls that he was throwing? Oh, here we go. Yet, even if the balls Bauer threw are found to have contained foreign substances. So, again, I don't know. It's a little iffy. I feel like not really much is going to come from it because are they going to be able to prove it was him? So, if you get caught, like, during the game, well, then it's like, all right, you're screwed. But it's like after the fact. I mean, I don't know. They were taking these balls during his start. So, I don't know. I don't know really what to say about that. But, I don't know. It seems like Bauer is kind of just trying to come back with anything. I mean, he's trying to defend himself just a little bit. So, I mean, it's, kind of a smart play from him. He's going with and trust me, I'm all about getting rid of fake news. I'm all about it. But he's kind of going with that fake news kind of a thing, like the whole doesn't fit my narrative thing. And trust me, I'm really big on that. I hate when journalists are just, using they're kind of cherry picking, information to make it fit into the narrative. So, but that's the one paragraph out of this whole thing I'm focusing on. Says that he had multiple balls. They had visible markings. They were sticky. So that's kind of what I'm going off of here. So if we're going to take a look at some of the replies. Oh, no, Barry. Keep crying. Oh, no. Oh, dude, this is great. You and the KBO next week. Yo, that's awesome. Trevor Bauer, KBO, I'm all about it. Trevor, all I'm going to say is you make it hard for me to like you. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, Bauer's getting destroyed. Twitter can be just horrible sometimes, but just say you're cheating and move on. Own those bozos, Trev. Approximately how much pine tar was incorporated on this throw? Who remembers that good old Trevor Bauer throw, man? Who remembers that? We smoking that Bauer pack. That's what I'm talking about. What else? Trevor, I ordered these off your site and neither one. Oh, God. Legalized pine tar. No, are these real? Is that actually from his site? No, they're not. Stop it. That's actually a thing? Those aren't his site, are they? I don't know. I'm completely oblivious. Is this from Trevor Bauer's site? Oh, here we go. Mickey Mouse Cy Young Bauer fraud, weeping it up again. Here we go. The rest of the pitchers in MLB knowing full well none of the balls they used were under investigation. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like, for the most part, Trevor Bauer is getting some flack. Let's take a look. Any responses to this? I'm shocked it took you this long to tweet. I mean, Connor's got a point. He's got a point. I'm surprised Bauer didn't come out quicker. I love this meme. That's one of my favorite pictures. I love this meme so much. Because it's so true in so many different ways. Personally, Trevor, I think oh God. This is why it's just oh no. Steve Peralt. I believe that's Barstool. Or he's on Bleacher Report. I believe he's on Bleacher Report. Oh, he's on the Section 10 podcast. Oh no, he just told him to shut up. Steve Peralt, he has a bit of a presence on Twitter. Oh, God, man, bro, just log off. Ken Rosenthal, known gossip blogger. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, Ken Rosenthal has been he's been fine for the most part. I didn't agree on his takes about Kurt Schilling. That's just my opinion. I thought some of his takes were a little silly. That's just me. But Ken Rosenthal, for the most part, is always, when it comes to like factual things, he's always been pretty solid. So he's not really a gossip guy unless there was someone else out there that was kind of twisting it a little bit. Southsider. I'm going to have to check. Yeah, Robert Brown, I agree. I think Bauer needs to kind of just focus on playing. But this is what the Dodgers knew they were going to be getting. The Dodgers knew this. They knew that he was just a hot rod. They knew he was going to be gaining attention in this way. And I don't think they were, planning on him, getting attention in the form of, this. But the guy's going to go on Twitter. He's going to kind of do what he's got to do. Don't cheat and it won't be a problem. Yeah, I mean, that's another, this guy's saying too, Ryan Braun, back when that whole thing happened, with the steroids, he said it was fake news. Sosa said, no hablo inglés, deny. So a lot of these guys, they deny it. I feel like Bauer's, the way he denied this, I don't know. I think it was a little weak. I think you would have been better off just not saying anything. Sometimes silence can be power. So I feel like Bauer probably should have just stayed quiet a little bit here. But I knew Bauer was going to do this. I knew he was going to come on here. I knew he was going to try and defend himself. Because that's just how he is. So, but yeah, let's get back to the game, huh? Here we go. So we got Mike Myers on the mound, for the Angels. We got Lourdes Gurriel Jr. at the plate. 5-5 game here. 8th inning just ending. We're getting to the top of the 9th. Let's see if the Angels can make something happen. Man, it's pretty weird, honestly, seeing the Blue Jays kind of just in this stadium. It's just weird, man. I mean, they're going to be getting a new stadium eventually. This past offseason, there were some plans revealed that they're going to be looking into getting a new stadium. So, hey, this stadium doesn't look all that bad. It doesn't look all that bad. So, let's take a look. Yeah, Yogi dude, it's my stream is it's a little behind according to real time. So, KJVJ, that's not very nice. I know my face is annoying, but come on. But yeah, I agree, Yogi dude. Bauer is very polarizing. I mean, he's kind of one of those, he's one of those where, it's either you love him or you hate him. I'm actually, I don't know. I'm in between. I'm in between on either where, I don't know, Bauer, I think this past offseason, there was a lot of things to like about Trevor Bauer. But then, KJVJ, I was like, oh, come on, man. I'm not that bad. Yeah, Bauer can be really annoying. It was just funny. KJ, it's where your message got put, because Noah put you're losing watchers, and then you put because he's annoying. I was like, oh, that's brutal. You just hit my heart. I kind of like him because he exposed the Astros. Yeah, Yogi dude. I mean, there's a lot of things about Bauer where, you're gonna love him or you're gonna hate him. It's kind of one of those things where, it's because the outspokenness can be great, but then there's times where it can kind of bite you in the butt. So, yeah, Robert, I mean, they're probably going to have a hard time proving anything. What it's going to end up being is, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if MLB ends up suspending him for a game or something. I don't know, because I know they're not a big fan of Bauer. They're probably going to go really hard after him. So, watch Astro memes. Is that a page? Is that a Twitter page? Yeah, Robert, I agree. I think he has to kind of get off the Twitter a little bit. I think it's kind of fun. He put his, or at least his YouTube, it's kind of fun to where, he was logging that first start of the season. I think that's pretty fun, So, but yeah, some of the tweets can be a little much. Beef Papa, MLB needs players like Bauer. Give us talking points. I agree. Beef Papa, I think I actually I agree with you on that. I mean, you need those guys that are outspoken. But you have to know going in is that you're not going to agree with everything they say. They're gonna get under your skin sometimes. But then there's those times where when they do something good, it's great. It's kind of like that. It kind of can go either way. They can either do something really good or they just do something that's just really annoying. Yeah, you got to have limits. So, but here we go. We got Julian Merryweather on the mound for the Blue Jays right now, top of the ninth. Julian Merryweather's off to a pretty decent start this season. Saw him pitch against the Yankees opening day. Looked really good. Got Kurt Suzuki up right now. It was a pretty fun game. You got two really good offenses here. Let's kind of take a look at how it's gotten to this point. 5-5 game. We had Anthony Rendon, top of the first, getting the scoring started. Base hit that scored Mike Trout. Alrighty, Bleacher Report. Now we're putting it out there that Bauer has clapped back. Teoscar Hernandez tied up the game, and then Vladimir Guerrero had a home run. So, actually, let's go take a look. That made it a 3-1 game. Vlad Jr. with the 2-run home run. Let's go take a look at this. Ooh. Gotta love always seeing a Vlad Jr. home run, man. Oh, yeah. Dead center field. Out of here, man. Right center field. Oh, look at these bleachers, man. This totally looks like a spring training. It is a spring training complex, but that's just hilarious seeing that. Man, major league game, a game that counts, and you got these bleachers. Oh, we have Vlad Jr., man. He's looking great, man. He is looking great. He is in great shape. Look at this. He just wails the ball, man. Just so much power in that swing, so much barrel on the ball. Man, oh, man. But yeah, Vlad Jr. getting himself his second home run today. Jose Iglesias had a double that made it 3-2. David Fletcher had a double that tied the game. Mike Trout had a home run today. Let's go take a look at the Mike Trout home run. 444 feet for Mike Trout. Let's take a look at Mr. Mike Trout. Guy's already got a couple home runs so far. Mike Trout. Boom, gone. Complete piss missile for Mike Trout. Are you kidding me? That was just... that exploded off his bat. Whoa! Goodness. Mike Trout has the best compact swing, man. Mike Trout's is so good. Man. Just such a good swing. Very simple swing. Man. Mike Trout. It's always fun to watch. Kevin Biggio had himself a home run today. Made it a 4-4 game. Vlad Jr. had some more offense. Made it a 5-4 game. Shohei Ohtani had a RBI single that made it 5-5 here in the 7th. So, Now we're here, top of the ninth. Can the Angels make something happen? They got a runner on first. Dexter Fowler just got a base hit. But Julian Merriweather trying to navigate through. Yeah, Julian Merriweather, man, he's got some good stuff. Good fastball. Watched him on opening day against the Yankees. This guy was just throwing lasers, man. Chester, Mookie Betts, Dodgers, David Ortiz, retire. Ramirez to the Dodgers. Kimbrel signing with the Cubs and falling off a cliff. Pedro Martinez to the Mets. Dustin Pedroia gets hurt. Red Sox draft. Yeah, man. A lot of players in the Red Sox coming and going, man. Coming and going. P, AL East. Orioles, Red Sox, AL Central, Twins, AL West, Astros, Angels. Are you saying the Orioles are going to finish first? I think that's what you're saying. NL East, hey, the Phillies are off to a really good start. You got Phillies, Mets, 1-2. You got the Reds, first place. And then the Cardinals, second. Oh, yes, Chester. Yes, lots of pain. Chester, I would say, yeah, Mookie Betts is definitely pain. David Ortiz, I was more thankful for David Ortiz, The guy still could play. He could probably still hit. Ramirez of the Dodgers, I think there was a little pain with that, but I think it was just kind of time for him to go. Kimbrel, I was actually the way Kimbrel was pitching in the postseason, he was not looking very good in that postseason. He was giving me a heart attack, so I was kind of okay with him leaving. Pedro to the Mets, that was a bit of a heartbreaker. I mean, just because, Pedro Martinez, Dustin Pedroia, Dustin Pedroia is one of my favorite players of all time. So that was a little hard to see. David Fletcher with a pop out. Here comes Shohei Ohtani. This is my MVP pick this year. I mean, hey, the Phillies, I think the Phillies could be a surprise team this year. The Phillies, I think, are actually built pretty good. I'm just wondering if the Braves and the Mets are just going to be too good. I definitely think the Phillies have a chance. I don't think anyone was really giving the Phillies a chance this year. Alvarez single-handedly beating the entire A's team. Man. Yeah, honestly, the Reds are kind of a fun team. And, don't discount, team chemistry with a team. I think a lot of people were counting out the Reds, including myself. So if the Reds are able to come together and just play, that could be – they got some guys on there that can hit. That Reds lineup is okay. It's just, are they going to have enough pitching? So – but yeah, Robbie surprise teams. Nationals, Phillies, Mariners. I would say, yeah, Phillies, Mariners, Nationals. It's weird with the Nationals because I feel like with the Nationals, to me, it's I'm not going to be surprised if they do well, but then I'm not going to be surprised if they do bad. It's kind of one of those things is they have the talent to make it happen. Here's Shohei Ohtani up to the plate. Can you just hit a bomb, dude? Ohtani is whack, man. Just watching him at the plate. He's so big. He's got the biggest arm. He's got the longest arms. It's the guy just looks massive at the plate. Yeah, I agree, Noah. Phillies did a lot of good work with that bullpen. Really like what the Phillies did with that bullpen. Adding Jose Alvarado, got Archie Bradley. Really liked what they did. They added Sam Coonrod as well. There's a 3-0 count through a fastball. Ohtani was swinging. Man. Ohtani just looked like he swung for the moon. And there's a walk. Ohtani draws a walk. Mike Trout coming up. What? Chester 4-2, how short? I don't get it. Phillies bullpen is going to be the best. Yeah, Ben Belier. I think they actually have a really good bullpen. I like the Phillies. Love their uniforms. Yeah, Phillies got some decent uniforms. I like it when they bust out the powder blues. I like those old school ones. Here comes Mike Trout. 3 home runs on the year so far. The dude is hitting .435 like it's nothing. No one's even talking about it because Mike Trout is just that good. It's just a normal day for Mike Trout. Normal season, hitting .435, OPS of about 1,500. Already got a few homers. Mike Trout's probably going to win the MVP. I mean, it's like I picked Shohei Ohtani because I tried to have a fun pick for the MVP. Because I actually think Ohtani could be actually very valuable to this team. But Mike Trout, it's just Mike Trout. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air broke picture. Will Smith. You know there was an article of Ohtani talking to astronauts and how his home run's been hitting out of the moon. Dude, guy's been hitting moon shots. Absolute moon shots. But here we go. Angels got 2 on. Trying to make something happen here in the top of the 9th. Mike Trout. Ooh. Foul ball for Trout. 1-1 count. 2 outs. I just want to see a Mike Trout bomb. Robbie, do you see what I see? I always see Richie Sexton had a yeah, I agree. Richie Sexton has a very similar like that, kind of like that short, stocky swing a little bit. Come on, Trout. Make something happen here. Oh, it pops it up. No. Oh, yeah, it goes out. I mean, I want the Angels to win this game. I need the Blue Jays to lose. We got to get the Blue Jays to lose some games, man. Braves have no pitching, bold take. You know, honestly, the Braves, it's interesting with their pitching. Because to me, Ian Anderson, you know, that's a bit of a sophomore slump candidate right there. Mike Soroka, who knows what he's going to be like when he comes back. Charlie Morton has had his injury problems in the past, just as of last year. Max Fried, can he keep it up from last year? He's already gotten hit a little bit this year. You know, the Braves, could they end up being a disappointing team? You know, last year the Braves, up and in on Mike Trout. Got a 2-2 count. That ball was up near his face. Pretty sure he felt the air on that one. Let's go, Mike Trout. Oh, Trout laser! Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Randall Grichuk! Oh, my! What a catch! Oh! That would have been the go-ahead hit. That would have been the go-ahead run right there. Wow! Grichuk with a great catch. What a catch. Yeah, Luke Merker, you're saying it as well. What a catch. Man. You always got to be alert with Trout, man. Old man Grichuk making plays, man. That was a great catch. Great catch. Stroman and Grichuk have Twitter beef from 2020. Do they? Never really knew that. I don't really get into the Twitter. Like, I mean, I use my Twitter. I'll take a look at what's going on. But I never really get into all the beef. Red Sox, 87-win team. I think that's about right. I think the Red Sox could end up being a to me, not trying to be biased. I'm just, trying to be pretty down the middle. I think the Red Sox could be a surprise team this year. That offense is good. They got some decent pitching. Now they have some depth. They have flexibility. Aaron Judge, man. It's too bad that Judge, the dude is 1 week into the season and he's already sitting because he has a sore left side. Aaron Judge, can you please fix your body? What is going on, dude? You played 2 games and you got a sore left side. What's the matter with you? Come on, my guy. I'll tell you right now, if I had all of those services that are, I am able to get, massage, athletic trainers, physical therapists, dude, I would be on the field every single day. I just don't understand. I don't understand why Aaron Judge is a house made of glass. I don't get it. Yeah, Beef Papa, man, he absolutely nailed that. The Grichuk had to make a good play on that, or that was going to be the go-ahead run. But here we go. Blue Jays, bottom of the 9th, looking to make something happen here. Bottom of the 9th, Grichuk, who just saved the game, is at the plate. Grichuk is having himself a pretty good start to the season. 348, has a home run already. P, just subscribed. Appreciate you, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Much appreciated. Yeah, man, we're streaming here all the time, so, hey, come on out. Come on out. Every night, or not, well, lately I've been kind of trying, I lost my voice last week, so it feels like I haven't really been on here too much, but, I'm pretty much kind of doing the news every single night. I kind of do it fuzzy, but I'm going live with it every night, so, yeah, man, that's what we're doing here. We're just talking baseball all the time, so welcome. Noah, I appreciate that, man. Noah, bringing the computer. Noah, maybe. I might be. I'm not quite sure. It's Friday. I try to stay away from streaming on Fridays, but if nothing comes up with friends or whatever, then then I tend to just stream because I'll be bored. So Fridays tend to be Chester. Yeah, agreed. Nice. Yeah, Fridays tend to be a little slower. Monday through Thursday tend to be the busier nights. So Fridays tend to not pick up as much steam. Grizzly Gomez, what's going on? I have the Yankees winning the AL East with 93 wins. Oh, okay. I was about to say, man, you got the Orioles winning the East. I was like, ooh, bit of a bold take. Are you going to get MLB The Show? Yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to start doing a once a week stream where I'm just playing the show. I'm just not very good at it. I know I got to get better at it, but hey, Yogi Dude, I appreciate that. Yogi Dude, I just like the live aspect of it. I like kind of, the real-time interaction. I like talking with you guys. Oh, that's hit deep. That's hit deep. Warning track. Warning track power. Joe Panic, man. That had a bit of a ride on it, man. That was hit to the warning track. Oh, man. Whew. Smoked it. Looked like he did get just a tad under it when he hit it. Just lost that distance at the end. As far as it could go in the stadium. Yeah, Grizzly Gomez, I agree, man. AL East, just full of stacked teams, man. Full of stacked teams. Let's see, 2 outs here for the Blue Jays. Got Rowdy Tellez. Man, there's a lot of extra inning games so far, man, this season. We're seeing a lot of extra inning games. Am I the only one noticing that? A lot of extra inning games. That runner on second's being put to good use. Yeah, Yogi Dude, I don't know. MLB The Show, I just can't really, I'm not good at it. MVP Baseball, 2005, now that was the game. That still is considered the best baseball game of all time, according to most people. To me, I think MVP Baseball was easily the greatest game. It was the most fun to play. It was just the gameplay of it. It was just so nice. Like, you could just kind of play. It felt like an arcade game, but just a little more advanced. MLB The Show, I've just never really gotten a feel for it. I don't know. I just never really got a feel for MLB The Show. Nothing against it. It looks fantastic. The simulation on it is great. But I don't know. There's just something about it. Like, I don't know. MVP Baseball, like, just flowed so nicely. Wii Baseball, man. That was good. Man, whatever happened to that? If you don't want to look like a fool, then stream MVP Baseball. How do I do that? How do I stream MVP Baseball? I will play the crap out of MVP Baseball. Yeah, Yogi Dude, like, there's a lot to like about MLB The Show, but I just feel like it's just, for me, I got a potato for a brain, so for me, it's too complicated. Not even just the gameplay, but just, like, everything else. Like, I don't know, like, MVP was just so simple. I don't know, I can't even describe it, because it wasn't too simple. Like, it had all the advanced stuff, like the salaries and everything too. But they just made it so much easier to digest, if that makes any sense. Luciano, what happened to Trevor Bauer? Right now, there is an investigation on Trevor Bauer on some possible doctored baseballs. Had some sticky substances on the baseballs he was using. Yeah, Marcus, I kind of agree with you on that. I think it's, for me personally, I feel like it's just too realistic. If that makes any sense, Like, it's just so realistic to the point where it's just like, I can't, like, dive into it, So, that to me, MVP was the best one. What the heck even just happened there? Why did the ump call time while the pitch was literally about to be thrown? Have you played any of the Super Mario Sluggers? I feel like I played one a while ago. I don't remember if I have. I don't know. I got into one game for a little bit. What was it called? I don't even remember what it was called. I got it on the Switch. Super Mega Baseball, is that what you call it? I played that for a little bit. I don't know. I just got kind of bored of it. I can't really play video games anymore. I'm just not, like, I don't know. I don't have the attention span for it. I can't do it. Like, I'll play for, like, a little and then, like, I don't know. For every once in a while, I'll just get my fix and then I'm good, So, most likely you're not going to see me with a PS5. Oh, did he just get thrown out? Oh, they picked him off. Wow, they picked him off. Picked off Jonathan Davis. Well, now they're going to extra innings. They're going to have the runner on second. Another extra inning game. Spent a lot of nights as a teenager playing Slugfest. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, man. That was a good one. You had NFL Blitz, too. Is that the same kind of a game? I dislike the runner on second. Yeah, I don't know. To me, I just think the runner on second, I think there's, like, some benefits to it, but I don't know. We're getting a lot of extra inning games. That's all I know. It's like we're getting a lot of them. I'm not sure what the record is for extra inning games in the first month of the season, but I feel like we're getting so many extra inning games. I'd rather have ties than the guy on second. Seems to give away Seems to give the away team a big advantage since they get the first dibs. Yeah, I agree. Mom is making broccoli. How do I make the smell go away? You got to throw some seasoning in there, man. Let's throw some seasonings. Kind of blend in. If you aren't good at video games, try MLB 9 innings. It's really easy. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. I'll have to try that out, Bailey. Yeah, Wii Baseball was good, NHA OJ Crab. MLB did a good job of matching up the teams. Yeah. It sucks being an MLB fan in Australia as it is so hard to find games being shown on TV over here. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough, man. MLB, they don't make it easy for, they have all the blackouts, and then you got people internationally. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess does MLB TV work? I mean, could you do MLB TV? I'm not really sure how it works internationally. Here goes Anthony Rendon coming up. Julian Merriweather still in the game. Hey, we made it to 6.1K subscribers. That's what I'm talking about. Made it to 6.1. Thank you, everyone. Let's see if it stays that way. Sometimes the bots like to subscribe, and then I wake up the next morning, and then we don't have those subscribers anymore. If you have no choice, go illegal streams. No, I've never know how those work. Nah, blackouts because I'm not from Canada or American territories. Oh, wow. That sucks. MLB players aren't good at MLB The Show. It's unrealistic. Yeah, I just don't think MLB The Show is realistic. I've never really liked it. It looks great, but yeah. Like it looks realistic. Like the simulation aspect of it is realistic. But I don't know. Just playing it, like I can't play. I don't know how Fuzzy just sits there and plays it all day. I don't get it. I can't play it. I don't know. That's just me, though. That's just me. Oh, good pitch from Merriweather, man. Striking out Rendon. Wow, good pitch. Good pitch. Wow. Nasty. Right at the knees. Man. Rendon was saying it was too low. Nah, man. That was a good pitch. Julian Merriweather, man, he's looking pretty good so far this year. Here we go. Jared Walsh up to the plate. Oh, good changeup there. Merriweather's got some good stuff, man. Good sliders, good velocity, good changeup. Man, Merriweather is good. Yeah, Beef Papa, I agree, man. He's got some good stuff. Yeah, I agree, Nahawan. If they can just get their starting pitching, if they can just get that starting pitching in order, I think this Blue Jays team is good. Man, another good changeup for Merriweather. Really good, man. Dang. Oh, they got him. It was a dribbler to the pitcher. Oh, and then Merriweather dropped it, and then he tried to flip it to first. Looks like maybe. Ooh. Very close. Oh! I think he's safe. Yeah, he's safe. Oh, and it enters the glove. Looks like he just beat him. It looked like he was safe at one point. Ah, back down to 6.09K. Cheryl, what's going on? How are we doing, my friend? I mean, either way, it gets Trout over to third. So, base hit, take the lead. How are they surviving the Florida heat? Man, it's just humid here, man. I love baseball, but MLB itself is really turning sour on me lately. It's just these reviews, man. They just take too long. Like, I don't know. They just take too long, and it just makes the games just like, it's just tiring. Like, you're at the end of the game, you're in extra innings. Yeah, a chair, dude. Love that. What's up with Sports with AJ? How you doing? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Beef Pop, I agree. It's just like these, they just take too long. And he's out. It's like, we knew this. They just take way too long. Harsh Patel, I get it. They take way too long. Yep, Yogi dude. Yeah, I'm okay with the reviews for the like. I like the idea of them. Just wish they could just speed them up a little bit. Just feels like they take forever, especially like the end of these games. Like these are long games. You know, it's like 3 hours. You know, you're at the and we're just seeing so many extra inning games. Like I can't stress that enough. Share, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Knicks and Yankees are closer to my home. Sports with AJ. Hopefully you can get yourself to a Yankee game this year. Here we go. Trout on third. We got Justin Upton out. Or up. And he's out. Flies out. And that does it for the Angels. Blue Jays will look to walk it off in the bottom half. Let's see if the Angels can make it happen here. Or the Blue Jays. Sorry, now I'm starting to get kind of tired. Alrighty. Up for the Blue Jays in the bottom half, we're going to be getting Semien, Biggio, and Bichette. We got Junior Guerra coming in for the Angels. A chair. Can I bench 500? Absolutely not. I can squat 500, but I cannot bench 500 pounds. Absolutely not. I can squat 500 and I can deadlift 500, but I cannot bench press 500. I wish. That would be awesome. I'm probably in the low threes with my bench, maybe like 325 or so. Maybe 330, I don't know. But yeah. The most I have benched in an actual competition 3 years ago, it was just 315. So 314.2, I believe, was the exact, because we do it in kilos. Are the Blue Jays allowed back in Canada? I don't even know, dude. The Blue Jays ever going to be able to go back to Canada? Yeah, the Jets, man. Crazy trading Sam Darnold. How many kgs? So what is that? 314.2 into kilograms? What is that? So I think that's like 142 and a half kilos, I guess. Favorite NFL team? Got to stick with my Patriots, man. Even without Tom Brady, I got to stick with it. Hey, Yogi dude, man. Keep fighting for that 225. Keep fighting for that 225, man. That 2-plate bench. Got to keep fighting. Once you get there, it's a good milestone. I remember the first time I benched 2 plates. Good feeling. Now it's like I'm still trying to bench 3 plates consistently. Man. Oh, picture runs in. Marcus Semien, not off to a great start. He's hitting 207. Got a few homers. Puffy Puff Star, what's going on? Or Puffy Puffster. I love that name. What's happening with Bauer? Well, they're investigating him for some possible doctored baseballs, having a sticky substance on the balls. So have to wait and see what ends up happening. Robbie apartment tour. I'll tell you right now, Chair. It would take literally probably about 30 seconds. I have like a little studio. Like, I'm looking at my kitchen right now. It's like literally 10 steps away from me. My bed is, I can almost touch my bed right here. So I have like a tiny little place. What's with the Streamlabs? Robbie, you benched 315 for reps? No. I haven't benched 315 now since my last competition 3 years ago. Apartment tour for 6K. Absolutely not. Yeah, 10K is hair reveal. Let's see. Hopefully we can get to 10K. And then my hair is starting to get a little longer. So we'll see if we ever do get to 10K. We'll see what the hair looks like then. I'm all about it. Rob Manfred, man. Let's box. Nice boxing match. Kitchen tour. Literally, I don't even have a kitchen for, like, I don't even have an actual kitchen. It's all, my studio is just it's just one square. It's literally, I got like my little area here for my desk. I got my table right there where I eat. I got my kitchen over there. My bed is right here. And my bathroom is over there. So, dude, it would take like, I have one basically giant room. So, yeah, it's not even, I think it's like, what, 400 square feet? Something like that. It's not very big. Harsh Patel, man, have yourself a good night, my friend. Be on the lookout for tomorrow for a stream. Yeah, how many square feet? I think it's 400 square feet. Ooh, good swing on the ball there from Semien. Yeah, Jack. Good start for Lance Lynn today. Complete game shutout. Yeah, when I moved into this apartment, I knew how small it was going to be. Jacob Law, man. See you later, my friend. Is Trevor Bauer getting caught? And then Garrett Cole's getting caught. They're all getting caught. Yeah, Jack. Lance Lynn looked really good today, man. Good game for the White Sox. Home runs. Good pitching. My room is like 3/4 of your apartment. Yep. I got a tiny little place. That's all I need. I'm very minimal. I don't need a lot. I just need a place to sleep. I need a place to cook some food. Place to take a shower, and I'm good, man. I like it. And hey, I got enough room for my desk and my computer and stuff right here. So, not bad. Not bad. Here we go. Semien trying to make something happen here. Full count. A run across will win it for the Blue Jays. Semien's fighting, man. Yeah, share. No living room. No living room. I don't even have a couch. I don't even have a couch. My bed is basically my couch. So, how do I survive the Florida heat? I don't. I guess I do survive it, but it's horrible. I hate Florida during the summer, man. Absolutely hate it. Semien grounds out to short. Runner does not move. A 10-pitch at bat right there. DeGrom using illegal substances. I don't know about that one. That dude is lankier. That dude is like 140 pounds soaking wet. So far, Kluber and Tyon have done well. Yeah. Robbie, I should run in the next election. Do they do elections? How do they do that? How do they figure out the commissioner again? Man, I'm down. I'll go up against Fuzzy and Giraffe Neck Mark. Let's do it. I'll do it. I'll probably lose. But, yeah, like Fuzzy yesterday, he tweeted out something about how the Yankees should trade for Trevor Story and they should move Gleyber Torres over to second. I've been saying that for months. But what Fuzzy tweets it out one time, and it gets like thousands of likes on it. I'm like, hello? I've been saying this for months. I've been saying it on this channel. I'm like, are you kidding me? So, Shadow Zerk, I am a big Red Sox fan, my friend. Thanks for coming in. What's going on? How are you doing? Oh, that's right. Yeah, the owners vote. Yeah, I agree. Foolish baseball for commissioner. I'm all about it. How does someone as skinny as DeGrom generate so much miles per hour? Dude just gets a ton of torque, man. He gets so much with his legs, man. Yeah, Shadow, welcome to the channel, my friend. Glad you're joining us. We're just watching some baseball. We talked about all the big news stories earlier. So if you want to just rewind to the beginning of the stream, you'll see where we talked about all of the big news stories tonight. So. Yeah, Fuzzy and Bauer, they are friends, man. They are friends. Thank you, Chair. Thank you. Robbie Hyde, fake Red Sox fan, true Yankee fan. I mean, just because of the Yankees, they're just more fun to talk about in the last couple of years. My Red Sox haven't been very good since winning the World Series. The Red Sox are fun this year, though. They're having a fun start to the season. They got off to a really bad start against the Orioles, getting swept, but they've been really good since. Come on, Blue Jays. I hate that I'm calling for a Blue Jays win, but I just don't want any more free baseball. Who would have thought I'm saying I don't want free baseball? But I feel like every time, the last few times I've streamed now, it's been extra inning games. It's like, can we just get away from these extra inning games? I feel like every game I watch, extra innings. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Kevin Biggio? The dude threw a fastball right down the middle, and you just looked at it. You just took it. Are you kidding me? You just threw a fastball right down the middle. Robbie, Yankees should sign Javi Baez in the offseason. Hey, it could be a good fit. He kind of fits into what they do, power bat. Been a Halos fan since 1984. You know, it'd be nice to see the Angels do well this year. I got the Angels winning the West. That was my pick. Got to get Trout into the playoffs, man. Trout into the playoffs. Robbie, how do you think the Red Sox could possibly be a wild card team? They just need to do enough in every aspect, you know? I mean, they need to have the starting pitching. That's the big thing. If they can get enough starting pitching depth, I think they're going to be fine. Hey, yo, Luke Mulligan, I appreciate that you like the ice cream reviews, man. Appreciate that. I'm all about the ice cream reviews. That's like my alter ego. I review ice cream. If you guys don't know, I have another tiny little channel that I just started putting my videos on. I do ice cream reviews. So, yeah, if you want to go follow me on there, you are more than welcome to. You can the channel for that is Ginger Snap Hide. I'll put it in the chat. If you want to look it up and go give a follow or go give a subscribe. It's in the chat. Ginger Snap Hide. I actually put a couple videos I still have to upload there. I started reviewing a couple other things too. I reviewed some Pop-Tarts. I reviewed some donuts at a donut place here in Orlando. Yeah, man. I'm all about the reviews, man. Got to do something else besides baseball for once. Yeah, Nahawan, man. That's yep. that's me. Are you working on All-Star Game predictions? No, I am not. Not yet. I don't don't know, man. I gotta wait a little bit on that. I gotta wait. All right, another subscriber for the food review page. Yeah, Luke, man. I just keep them short and simple. You know, the inspiration behind that was one of the very first ones I did. I was kind of just like messing around because there's like this one guy on Instagram. He tries to act like all, just like I don't know. He's like weird. He's kind of like he tries to act like this tough guy and everything, but he does like these reviews that take like 5 to 10 minutes. It's like, dude, it's literally like he reviews like Pop-Tarts and like ice cream and cereal and like whatever junk food is out there. He just reviews it. It's like, dude, it does not take 5 to 10 minutes to review these things. It's 30 seconds. You eat it, you taste it, and that's it. And you say, is it good or not? That's all you need to say. So, but yeah, I like doing it. All right, we got some subscribers for the other channel. I got to upload a couple more videos. All right, we just got 6 subscribers on the other channel. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Yo, we got some people. 66 subscribers. I'm all about it. Do a custard review. What is that? Nick Jack. I'll put it in the chat. There you go. I see. All right. I appreciate that, Chester. That's all you needed was just you had to see the hair. That was it. Yeah, man. So one of those a couple of those I did on one was on my break at work, and the other was after work. Yeah, NHOJ Crab. Yes, like I am definitely familiar with custard ice creams, but is there a certain brand that you want me to go pick up? I've been reviewing lately a lot of the Jenny's ice creams, and then I was doing Ben and Jerry's a little before that. I'll tell you, I love. I'm a big like snack kind of a guy. Like I love junk food. Yeah, I'm all about it. I love ice cream, man. But like if I had like a second passion besides baseball, well, let's say, baseball, powerlifting are like my biggest passions. Next is just food. Like I love eating, man. Yeah, P, man. Yeah, I got my I got my old powerlifting clips on there. Yeah, I got some old stuff, man. Yeah, Streamlabs. I gotta adjust. I had the Streamlabs, Nick Jack, not bad. I had the Streamlabs moderator set because we were getting a lot of spammers in here at one point. So I might actually take that off at some point. Yeah, NHOJ Crab. I'll look into some of it. I'll see if I can find a good custard ice cream out there. I love ice cream, man. It's so good. So good. Here we go. We got the Angels back up. We got Jose Iglesias. Oh, that one sounded pretty good. Sorry, everyone. Hold on one second. Oh, that ball had some carry on it, huh? Robbie, do I watch hockey? James Scott, what's going on? Hey, I do like some dark chocolate. Actually, James Scott, I have a Jenny's ice cream in my freezer. It's just straight dark chocolate. Like, I'm actually pretty excited to try that. I like dark chocolate. Yeah, P, man. God, I keep forgetting I got like some old clips on there. I got I used to do these like little skits and stuff. Yeah, I like to yeah, the 2 plus 2 is 22, not 7. You are right. Yeah, I like to I used to like making a lot of skits. And so a character that I would like to portray was just like the idiot teacher. So, hey man, nothing wrong with just some good old classic vanilla, some chocolate chips, man. That's what I'm talking about. I'll tell you, I had there's a ice cream joint around here in Orlando. It's called Kelly's, and they're probably their best ice cream that they have. It's Cookie Monster. It's a blue velvet cake, not red velvet cake, a blue velvet cake ice cream. Basically red velvet, but just blue. And they have it's blue velvet cake base ice cream with like chunks of Oreo in it. And when I say like Oreo, like chunks, like literally like half of a freaking cookie, like that much of a chunk. Awesome, man. Awesome. When your students, I have actually had, I had one student, an old student of mine, found my channel. One student. And that's the only one that's ever found it. He doesn't go to my school anymore. He's in middle school now. I had him in 2nd grade. But yeah, I haven't seen him for a while. Yeah, he was coming in here. He was dropping some donos. Oh, good play there from the picture. But Kurt Suzuki with the sack bunt moves Justin Upton to 3rd. Angels looking to take the lead here in the 11th. Review Snyder's honey mustard and onion pretzels. Ah, I do like those. I do like those. Let's check on, are all the other games still going on right now? Is this the last game? Look at Houston right now, 6-0 lead. Top of the 8th. What's up with the Astros? They're playing good, man. Dexter Fowler, 2 for 4 on the night. Actually having a pretty decent night. Couple of base hits. He's got a stolen base. He scored a run. Dexter Fowler, pretty productive so far for the Angels. Hitting .263 on the year so far. Yeah, Lance Lynn, man. Good game today from him. But Dexter Fowler looking to bring in these 2 runs here for the Angels. A base hit would make this a 7-5 game. The ice cream truck music lasts June through September, then stops. Yeah, I miss the ice cream truck. Miss it, man. Commentary's a little quiet. They're not very talkative on this commentary. Ryan Baraki, 13 pitches so far. He's only thrown 5 strikes. He's kind of wavering a little in this outing. But Dexter Fowler looking to make something happen here. God, the cardboard cutouts and the actual people in the stands, it's like throwing me off. Oh, Jake Arrieta got the win today, huh? Look at Jake Arrieta with 2 wins on the year so far this year. Good old Jake Arrieta with the Cubbies. Could we see a renaissance of Jake Arrieta on the Cubs? The Mets booth were honest about it and were upset. Yeah, I actually really appreciate the Mets commentary on that. They were honest about it. They were like, "Oh, come on," you know? Oh, Fowler strikes out, called out on strikes. Who's the guy that's on Yes Network? He likes the Mets. He has all those freakouts. What is his name? Yes, Outsider. You know, you're right about that. He's faced the Pirates twice. Forgot about that. I just saw 2-0, and I'm like, all right, you go, Jake Arrieta. And I'm like, oh, wait, it's the Pirates. Picked up Arrieta at the start. I mean, honestly, that would have been a good pickup. If you picked up Jake Arrieta, first 2 starts against the Pirates, hey, man, I'm all about it. Go take advantage of that matchup. That's what fantasy's all about, that. Taking advantage of the matchups. No, it's not Peter Rosenberg. Yeah, Don LaGreca. Is that how you say it? Don LaGreca? That dude has some of the funniest freakouts. I need to look up something. I got to look up something now. Okay, we're in a commercial break right now. All right. I hate this keyboard. Don. There have been some funny freakouts, man. Dude, there was one. Is this it? I gotta watch this. Can you hear it? Oh, no, you can't.
When you're poorly run, this is what happens. It's just like life. Gather around the radio, everybody. I'm going to teach you something.
They're still playing the music?
God, it's all the breaks.
Why are they playing the music? Why do they have background music on this? All right, here's like a short one.
The LaGreca-Polian fight is the type of fight where if you have first row tickets, ringside, right?
I got news for you. If it's a physical fight, I don't like
ringside tickets to this fight, and throughout the fight, you're getting
James Scott. That's it.
At least
I haven't. I'm gonna look up that one next.
I think Peter has the guts. I at least had the guts to step into the ring. I have an opinion going up against the Hall of Fame general manager I disagree with, and I went into the ring. You wouldn't have done it. You'd be like, right, Bill, you're right. Let's move on to another question. I stepped into the ring.
I firmly...
Look at this garbage. Look at this garbage. Fix that.
He's telling me to fix the mic? Is that what
Dude, it's just the way he flips out. Don LaGreca, Ed Kranepool. Oh, it's so good. I've already watched it. As you can see, I've already watched it like a couple times. It's so funny. I got to get to the part where I think someone put the I think someone put the timestamp in the comments. I feel like someone put the timestamp. Because it's kind of slow in the beginning.
Who? I'm begging somebody tell me who.
What is going on with YouTube right now? Are you kidding me? Oh, there's a base hit. Oh, that falls in. Oh, this is the worst time. Oh, that's a 2-run single.
And we've overrated these guys.
No, not right now, Don LaGreca. I don't. There's a Don LaGreca. How do you pronounce that? David Fletcher with a base hit, scores a run, and the Angels have taken a 6-5 lead. Ohtani could not come through right there. Could not come through, but the Angels have taken a 6-5 lead. Let's get back to the epic rant. Here we go. Is this ready now?
Cy Youngs, they're going to be winning 20 games a year. I don't want to kill him, Michael, but we're still waiting. We're still waiting for Thor. The Dark Knight's gone out the door. Who? 30 years. 30. Carter, Hernandez, they got them. And those guys still didn't finish their career with the Mets. The Yankees have 3 forever players, maybe 4 or 5 before the season is over in 1 year. In 1 year. The Astros have 3. The Nationals have 2. 30 years, the Mets have none. I can't. David Wright's your forever player. You lost. I love David. But if that's the best you can give me, then you can't win.
Your forever player was Strawberry.
And how did that end up? Darryl Strawberry writing ghost articles in '88 during the playoffs, how he longs to be a Los Angeles Dodger. How did that end up? Winning a championship with the Yankees.
Yeah, that's not forever.
Doc pitching a no-hitter for the Yankees.
Strawberry won 3 championships with the Yankees, Don.
Yeah, Don, please.
Don't just make it 1.
All right, so you understand where I'm coming from now. Right?
Yes.
I bring up Ed Kranepool because poor Ed Kranepool came up when he was 17 years old, spent his entire career as a Met. When David Wright was breaking every offensive record, he was breaking Ed Kranepool's records, Michael. Ed Kranepool. Peter, Ed Kranepool. Did you ever hear of him before today? I'm not mocking you. This is not Casey Stengel. This is Ed Kranepool. Did you know who he was before today? I'm asking you.
Before today, but not before I worked on the show.
Right.
Never.
That's your guy. That's your forever guy. Not Ruth, not Gehrig, not Mantle, not DiMaggio, not Berra, not Jeter, not Pettit, not Andujar, not Torreyes, not Judge, not Bird. Ed Kranepool. Ed Kranepool. There's 90% of this audience right now that couldn't pick Ed Kranepool out of a lineup. If Ed Kranepool picked them up at the airport, they'd say, "Hey, dude, what's your name? Can you take me to Midtown? You played for the Mets? That's cool, man. When did you play for the Mets? That's awesome, dude. That's your forever player. Ed bleeping Kranepool. That's it. There's not one other one. Not one. And don't give me Reyes. Don't give me Reyes. And don't give me Wright.
And when you say forever, you mean so Tom Seaver is not that? Because he left.
They traded Tom Seaver away, Michael. They traded him away. And then in 1984, he came back. He begged to be a Met in '84. Michael, he begged them. I want to come back to this piece of garbage organization just because these were my best days. And they left him unprotected, and the White Sox took him. The White Sox, though, you know what he did with the White Sox, Michael? Do you remember what he did? Do you remember what he did?
300th win.
Against who?
Yanks.
Right in his hometown, right here in New York. Right here in New York. He wins his 300th game as a White Sox. Darryl, 3 championships as a Yankee. Gooden, no-hitter as a Yankee. Nolan Ryan, 7 no-hitters. Not one of them is a Met. 7. Ed Kranepool. Ed Kranepool.
Ed Kranepool, man. Ed Kranepool. Here we go. Back to the game. All right, Angels got a 7-5 lead. Bottom of the 11th. 1-2 count. Toronto trying to make something happen. They got to make something happen here if they want to get back into it. Here we go. Teoscar Hernandez up. Raisel Iglesias on the mound. Gets him to strike out looking. Teoscar Hernandez down on the K. There's the first out. Blue Jays down to their last 2 outs in their home opener. Man, oh, man. Oh, my iPad died. 1 second, everyone. We got to start plugging this iPad in more, man. I keep forgetting to plug this guy in. Alrighty. Here we go. Vlad Jr. had the 2-run home run earlier in the game. 1 swing will tie this game. Vlad Jr. Can he come through again, man? Against Angels closer, Raisel Iglesias. There we go. iPad's back on. Alrighty, there we go. We're back on. All right, yeah, I missed some of these comments. Chester, if you like freakouts in general, here's a freakout you might like. It's not MLB related, but it's funny. Comment section. I love good freakouts, man. They're awesome. Freakouts are the backbone of this country, man. Here we go. Yeah, Yogi Dude, we were watching LaGracia freaking out over the Mets. I think that was like a couple years ago, that clip. Ed Kranepool. It's like I'd never heard of Ed Kranepool before I heard that rant. Ed Kranepool was very that's like crazy because when you really think about it, like who was the Mets like forever player? You know, like the Red Sox, you got like, you got guys like Ted Williams, Pedro Martinez. You got tons of forever players with the Red Sox, Jimmy Jimmy Fox, guys like that, Dwight Evans, stuff like that. Yeah, this guy was the forever Met, 18 years with the Mets. So, like if you go to like a team like the Red Sox, like, you just got names that just jump off. Like Ted Williams is obvious. Kari Yastrzemski. Pedro is one of them. Jim Rice. Even David Ortiz, a forever Red Sox. It's crazy. Mookie Betts, man. 13th all-time. Wins above replacement with the Red Sox. But if you go to the Mets, so the Mets... Yeah, like Tom Seaver is probably the forever Met. Yeah, he is there forever Met, but it's just funny because the no-hitter he threw, it wasn't even with the Mets. And you got David Wright. It's just crazy because there's not a lot of guys on the Mets who have like a very high wins above replacement. Tom Seaver is easily like their guy. I mean, but it's just funny. He didn't spend his whole career with the Mets. He went back in 83, but he spent the first 10 years? 11 years? 10 years? It's 10 years with the Mets, and then he went elsewhere. He went to Cincinnati, and he went to the White Sox, went to the Red Sox in 86. They don't have like one guy that is, like David Wright, yeah. But David Wright, you would have liked maybe a bit longer of a career. His career pretty much ended in 2014. So, when you're looking at like a forever kind of a player, like a guy that played like maybe 18, 20 years, there's a strikeout for Gurriel Jr., and that is the ball game. There's the ball game. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. striking out, and the Angels have hung on to this win. Like Matt Harvey was kind of, maybe that could have been a guy, but then he just started getting hurt. DeGrom, I definitely think, is the next guy up for the Mets if he can stay healthy. But good game for the Angels coming through late in the game here. So, but that's going to wrap it up for me tonight, everyone. I'm going to get out of here. We have talked a lot of baseball tonight. We got a lot of new followers tonight and a lot of new subscribers. We got about maybe 15 new subscribers tonight. So thank you so much. Again, I know some of you were asking in the chat, but if any of you want to subscribe to my other channel, I just put it in the chat. I'll type it out a couple more times. So on that channel, I'm reviewing ice cream and stuff like that and whatever. So yeah, if you want to go subscribe to that, you guys can. But alrighty. So everyone, thank you so much for coming out tonight. If I'm here tomorrow, or if there's anything going on tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow night. So everyone, is it La Greco? La Greco. Okay, cool. La Greco. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. All right, everyone. Have yourself a good night. Thanks for coming out tonight. And as always, I will talk to you next time.